Hey guys, what's up? Panobi here, bringing another Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck list video. I am using a camera now, as opposed to my webcam, because I do think that it provides better quality for you guys, and you definitely deserve it. I also think the lighting issue and things like that is a lot better this way. So hopefully I can improve the quality of these videos, and that will allow me to bring them to you a little bit more frequently, and you can get a little bit higher entertainment value out of them. So let's just go ahead and get into this one. This is going to be a alien deck profile, and basically aliens are based around this guy right here, Cosmic Fortress Golgar. He's a 5-star synchro, alien synchro. You use alien, ammonite, and one or more non-alien non-tuners. And once per turn you can select any number of face-up spell or trap cards, return those cards to their owner's hands, and distribute A counters among monsters on the field equal to the number of cards returned. Once per turn you can remove 2 A counters from anywhere on the field to destroy one card your opponent controls. So basically what that means for you is once per turn you can pop all the face-up back rows, distribute counters equal to the number, remove 2 to blow up a card. You'll see how, with the way the deck works, that it's just retardedly broken if you can, get yourself set up. And this deck is pretty cool. I like it. It's fun. It's not really competitive, to be honest with you. I mean, you can still do some damage to people at your locals and have fun, and maybe get some people's respects for playing aliens to begin with. But if you do like aliens, if you want to play an alien deck, I would suggest a build similar to this, not necessarily card for card. I don't promote net decking, but have fun with it. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to start with 3 Alien Overlord. Yeah, basically you summon him by removing 2 A counters from anywhere on the field, and then once per turn you can distribute A counters to monsters on the field, 1 per face-up monster on your opponent's side of the field. So let's say, yeah, they have 2 monsters, each with an A counter. You remove both of them, summon him, priority is effect, they get the A counters right back. So basically you just got a free 22 beater. So you have to keep that in mind. And like a lot of the aliens, whenever an alien monster does battle with a monster with an A counter, they lose 300 attack and defense. And that effect does stack. So if you have 2 of these guys on the field, and you attack, you swing, you're battling a monster with 1 A counter, it'll lose 600 attack and defense because there's 2 guys on the field. So yeah, keep that in mind. Really, really amazing card. You could play it at 2, to be honest, but it's personal preference. Next, 3 Alien Warrior. This one I do not think is really debatable. He's pretty much the best guy, the best, non-tuner or whatever. Really good. Non-tuner, non-synchro. Just really, really good. 18 beater when he's destroyed by battle. Their monster gets 2 A counters. And that's really good because it lets you summon the Overlord. It lets you do other broken things. Yeah, it's just really nice to have an 18 beater that's reliable. You can bring it back. You can distribute A counters. It also works really, really well with their infinite spell card, but we'll get into that a little bit later. 2 Alien Kids. Up to you if you want to play 2 or 3. I like 2, just because I don't like playing too many monsters. He's 1600 attack. Whenever a alien battles with a monster with an A counter, they lose 300 attack and defense. And whenever they special summon a monster while he's on the field, it gets an A counter, which is really good because the meta is all about special summoning, and it combos well with some of your spell and trap cards. So yeah, and he's a 4-star alien, which is important. Next, 2 Telepath. I really like Telepath. Remove an A counter from a monster your opponent controls to pull up a spell or trap card, or is it A counter from anywhere on the field? It has to be from an opponent's monster, so do keep that in mind. So yeah, remove an A counter from an opponent's monster to blow up one of your opponent's back rows. Really, really good. Clears the field before you Golgar. All that kind of stuff, which can be important. And yeah, he's 1600 attack, not too bad. He has the same effect about losing 300 attack and defense, so that's always a good thing. 1 Hypno. He's a Gemini monster. When he's Gemini summoned, you can basically take control of all their monsters that have A counters, and then at the end of the turn they lose an A counter, and when they have no A counters, they're destroyed. He is a really, really broken card if you play the deck around him. If you're just putting him in the deck, he's not really that broken, to be honest. I play him mostly for options, because you'll see that you can get aliens back really easily, so you want to be able to have your options. So, alright, next. 3 Alien Ammonite, MVP of the deck, basically. When you summon him, you can special summon a 4-star, well, actually I think it's 4-star or lower, yeah. You can special summon a 4-star or lower alien monster from your graveyard. And that's just broken. That's just broken. And the monster dies at the end phase. So yeah, he's level 1. Golgar is level 5. So you summon, let's say, summon, bring back Alien Hypno, Synchro into Golgar, and then Golgar just goes off. So Alien Ammonite's really nice. He's kind of like their Blizzard. He's like, you know, all those kind of cards. Their Salvo, their Blizzard, their whatever. Next you have 3 Alien Dog. I used to play it at 2. It's good at 2. It's good at 3 also, so it's kind of personal preference again. I would admit 2 is also, like I said, good. And basically, when you normal summon an alien monster, you can special summon him from your hand and put 2 A counters on all their face-up monsters. It's so good because it lets you abuse that Overlord. It merits Overlord being at 3 in the deck, in my opinion. Before that, he was kind of cloggy at 3. And yeah, that's just really awesome. He only has 1500 attack, but it doesn't really matter when, yeah, he's an alien monster. So if you have another alien monster on your side of the field, which you will, because you special summon him when you normal summon an alien monster, then they're going to be losing attack points anyway. So really nice. And lastly, for the monster lineup, 2 Alien Gray. He does the whole minus 300 thing, although you normally want to set him because he has 300 attack, 800 defense. And when he gets flipped up, put an A counter on one of their monsters. When he's destroyed by battle, you draw one. So, nice little set. They run into it, pop, get an A counter, get destroyed. Yeah, just nice to get that one extra A counter. And you'll see why in a second. So, moving on, we're going to have 3 Code Ancient Runes. To put it into perspective, although Aliens is not like a top deck or anything like that, this is kind of like their gateway. It's their broken card. Whenever an alien monster is destroyed, it gets a counter. Remove 2 A counters from anywhere on the field, including your opponent's monsters, wherever, to special summon an alien from your graveyard. And then, of course, when it gets destroyed, it'll just put another counter on. So, yeah, if you get 2 of these on the field, it's just retarded. It's just so stupid. You kill an alien monster, remove a counter from both, get it back. So, yeah, this card is really just amazing. It's great with Golgar because you can loop it, because its effect is, it's a once per turn effect. So yeah, you activate it, you Golgar balance it, play it, activate it, then get another Golgar, and do it again. So that's kind of the loop. You just need to make sure you have enough stuff to synchro with. Then 2 A-Cell Breeding Device. Some people like to play this. I've seen it anywhere from 0 to 3. I used to play 3 actually. Decided to drop it down to 2 to try it out like this. Works pretty good. During your standby phase, it's a mandatory effect. Put a counter on a face-up monster your opponent controls. It's good because it makes your opponent slow down. A lot of times they'll set monsters because they don't want to get them countered. And it works really well with Alien Gray, actually. Because they attack into Gray, they get 1 counter. Standby phase, put a counter, remove 2 for the big guy. And that's kind of how that goes. And you'll see that Breeding Device works well with another card too. 1 Solidarity, because every card in the deck is a reptile. And it's a card that you can bounce with Golgar to get an extra counter. So that's why you play that. Some people, you could even like make the deck kind of Solidarity based. Mysterious Triangle, one of the most broken effing cards. Destroy a monster on the field with an A counter, and then you can special summon a 4-star alien monster from your deck and it's destroyed during the end phase. So just synchro with it if you're doing it during your turn to get over something. Do it during your opponent's turn. It is a quick play, so you can chain it. So they MST your face down, flip it, blow up one of their monsters with an A counter. So there you go. That is just nice. Dark Hole, Reborn, staples. Trap. Trap lineup is pretty good, pretty cool. Mirror Force, Solemn. Alright, holy crap, my camera like shit it out on me. But anyway, for traps, we've got 1 Mirror Force, 1 Solemn Judgment, pretty staple. We've got 2 Offering to the Snake Deity. This card is pretty much the alien Icarus attack. It destroys an alien monster on the field and 2 cards your opponent controls. Now the reason that this is important is because it says destroy, not tribute or offer. So it will work for your infinite spell card, frickin' Ancient Runes, which gets counters whenever aliens are destroyed. So keep that in mind. And I should be playing 3 of these. I actually don't have a third one, which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, I actually don't. But you do want to play 3 of those. Probably take out one of these. 2 Planetary Pollutant Virus. Maybe take out something else, I don't know. But the point is, activate this card, blow up all monsters with no A counters. By tributing an alien monster, of course. Wow, no cost would be retarded. Would be splashable as hell. But anyway, yeah, tribute an alien monster, so not destroy, tribute. To blow up all monsters with no A counters for the next 3 turns whenever a monster summoned by your opponent gets an A counter. So really important, gives you control, makes it so that if your opponent tries to press you for, damage, the monsters they summon get A counters, which is just gonna, be just stupid. It's gonna let you do awesome things. 2 Scrap Iron Scarecrow. This is like a big tech for the deck. The reason I like this card instead of something like Depriz is because you don't really want to get rid of their monsters. You want their monsters to have A counters. So when you're playing like Breeding Device is during your standby phase, or is it yours or your opponent's? Your standby phase, put an A counter on a monster your opponent controls. So let's say they swing, you scrap, your standby phase, Breeding Device, put a counter on, lets you use the counters. So that's why I like it better than like Deep Prison or something. Just a personal player preference. And I don't think I got a chance to go over these. Call and Torrential, also staple. Well, Call's debatable these days, but so yeah, there you go. That is the deck list, Aliens. Hope you guys had fun with it. It's a pretty fun deck, pretty cool, pretty original. I certainly have fun playing with it. You don't really see it around too often, and it's just it's a fun deck. So yeah, like I said, hope everyone enjoyed. Feel free to check out my other Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck list videos. I'm going to go ahead and leave a big link to, just all over the place, to my Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck list playlist. So that way you will be able to go see my other deck lists and see if there's something that pertains to you or something that you think is fun. Other than that, yeah, peace out.